Hello and welcome to North Node Alchemy. We are doing a quick look at what each North Node sign needs to or should focus on transforming with the power of this solar eclipse energy. I'll just do a quick intro as to what the energy means. There are lots of resources you can check online for a more full in detail description of all of the cosmic energies at play at this time. The most important thing to know about this eclipse is that it's a time of great potential for making big transformation in your life, transformation that up to now may have seemed like it would be a long, drawn out process, things that you thought you would never get over, um, versions of yourself you always wanted to be, never thought you could be. So this is a great time of dismantling or taking a look at the version of ourself that we have created, and if that is in alignment with our most authentic expression of ourself, or if we would like to change that altogether. So I'm going to go through each sign. If you don't know your North Node sign, you can visit my website. That's on Feminist Alchemist, which I have linked in the description box below, and the link is on the screen now. So I will jump into a short summary of what each sign can work on from April 8th to April 25th, 2024. Hello, Aries North Node. Welcome to your eclipse quick read. How can you best use these eclipse energies between the dates of April 8th and April 25th? We have card number 5, the beloved. Automatically, I'm drawn to the number 5, which indicates change, profound change as well. I'm going to read from the guidebook for your opening oracle. The essence of this card is the recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. And the invitation here is accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. So this for you, Aries North Node, is really about seeing all of your past in a higher light, in a light of how it has fed who you have become up to now, and how you hold that energy in your vibration. Do you allow it to lower your vibration? Is it a lesson that you stand upon the shoulders of? Has it built a foundation for you to move further in your life? And you are being called to, if the stories you are telling yourself are not, especially with your past relationships, if the stories you are telling yourself from your past relationships are not serving you positively and a positive image of yourself, you're being called to rewrite those stories from a perspective that feeds your spirit or feeds the version of you that you would like to become. Your tarot cards, we have card number 20, which is Judgment. I'm not sure if in this deck it has another name, but this deck is very unique. And then you have, are we taking all 3 of these? No, there's only supposed to be 2. No, we'll see. We have the Tower, which looks like a portal in this card. We have the 7 of Air and the 4 of Fire. There will be great changes in your home life and in how you build relationships, I feel that once again, this is the message of you are really being called to redefine, change your perspective of how you view your interpersonal relationships up to now, including some of the ones that you're in at the moment. Looking at your own patterns within relationships are going to be important for you in that if you find yourself repeating, for example, a victim role or repeating a certain role in a relationship, you're being asked to see yourself in a higher light, pour love on yourself, and ask yourself what it is, what it is you're feeding by repeating that role. So there may be a lesson here that you're not quite learning yet. This is where the Judgment card has come in, where if you really are to go back, if you do go back and look at compare your relationships, that you will find that there are deep beliefs and desires that are being fed by your relationships or have been fed by your relationships. And some of those desires are not serving your growth. The card in this deck, this card is called Desire instead of Judgment. But the energy I got from it is being called to really feel and see yourself for what you truly, for the version of yourself that you have been living. Because this card here, which is traditionally the Tower, it is called Destiny in this deck. And you're being called here to, there's really a call here to completely be very kind to yourself. I don't feel I need to clarify any of this. I feel you need to be much more kind to yourself and also kind to those relationships that you're moving away from or that have not worked out in the past. As this beloved card said in the description, there's a need for seeing everyone in their divine light. Does that mean you give people more chances to do you wrong or to harm you? No, you recognize how they move through the world. But in this case, where you are being asked to look at your relationships in a way that serves you, you're being asked to see their soul role in your life, the role that their soul has played in your life, whether it has pushed you to a painful place or pushed you to an enlightened place, everything through the eyes of the beloved. Let's see what angel or ancestor card you get as you're closing. I said, yeah, this is going to be nice and short to give you guidance on how to use this energy of the next days. So we have up until April 25th, from April 8th until April 25th, 2024. And your final card here is spring. See your seeds grow. So we just keep coming back to the same energy. I don't mean to be repetitive, but what have you planted that has been harvested over and over again, that you've been harvesting over and over again? And if you don't like what has been growing, it is your time now to plant new seeds, plant the vision of new seeds, and to do some practical action in that direction, as this Four of Wands is also pointing out to. There are goals for your relationships, for your happiness, for your how you feel good in intimacy, how you feel secure in your home life and in your closest relationships. That is, and are you the type of person that you want to experience in a relationship as well? That mirror is something that you are to reflect on with this eclipse energy. So Aries North Node, that was you. I wish you all the best. Take care.